Dear friends, this is Dr. M. Vijay Alexander from MAG TNPSC Academy. Public Distribution System, a review based on the period from August 2022 to August 2023. The study indicates that the goods provided through the public distribution system, that is PDS, do not reach the beneficiaries properly and completely. According to the study, 28% of the distributed food grains failed to reach the beneficiaries, resulting in an annual loss of rupees 69,000 crores to the government. It is noted that nearly 20 million tons of rice and wheat are either diverted from the PDS or lost due to spoilage during transportation and distribution activities. We must understand that 20 million tons of food grains represent the food requirement of the entire population of some countries. Through the world's largest public distribution system, India provides subsidized food grains to more than 800 million people. Such a scale of food security is an achievement that no other country in the world has managed to implement. Until 60 years ago, famines and droughts were common in many states of India, and it was normal for people to die of hunger. In such a scenario, the then the Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru introduced the public distribution system in India in 1960. The person responsible for this was then the Minister of Food and Agriculture S.K. Patil. Back then, it was common for food ministers to visit Western countries and obtain food grains for free from those nations. Under the PL 480 agreement with the USA, wheat and milk powder would arrive in India by ship free of cost. To avoid this dependency and put an end to starvation deaths, Prime Minister Nehru fully supported Minister S.K. Patil's proposed scheme. Under the nationwide implementation of the public distribution system, fair price shops were opened even in villages. The system of setting a minimum support price, that is MSP, for rice and wheat to encourage farmers and distribute grains through fair price shops was introduced at that time. The Green Revolution Initiative and Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's push for India's self-sufficiency in food production brought significant changes. India, which once begged Western countries for free food grains, has now emerged as a leading food exporter in the world. The public distribution system was improved in 1992 and 1997. The 2013 Food Security Act has ensured the right to food. However, people without permanent residences, migrant workers, those abandoned by families, and individuals with mental illness who lack distinct identities are not included in the PDS. In India, street dwellers have not yet been granted the right to food and education. Through over 4 lakh fair price shops, subsidies and food grains are provided to those below the poverty line. The fact that 28% of food grains in the PDS are diverted is not something to be overlooked. This percentage varies from state to state. Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, and Gujarat are the top three states in terms of this diversion. Being a large state, Uttar Pradesh experiences about 33% loss, and Tamil Nadu is among the states with a higher wastage rate at 15%. Linking ration cards with other members has reduced irregularities and leakages. The wastage, which was 46% in 2011 and 12, has now decreased to 28% a welcome change. However, when this is still amounts to 20 million tons, it is unacceptable. The food grains lost from the PDS are diverted to the open market for sale or for export. This leads to in fluctuations in market prices, and consequently many are denied access to food grains. For the current fiscal year, the central government's food subsidy allocation amounts to rupees 2.05 trillion. Thank you.